We're gonna start with creating reel flows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find 3 reels that are currently trending, and then I'm going to show you how to create a workflow that allows you to create multiple reels at once that are relevant to your audience. Also, I want to make sure that this is done quickly. So I'm going to give myself, let's say 1 hour limit to create these reels. And let's see if I make it under the hour or if I go over. Hi, I'm Ida, a corporate storyteller and online educator based in Vancouver, Canada. Are you an entrepreneur ready to take your business to the next level? But when it comes to Reels, you don't know how you can use them to grow your business? Well, I've created the Reels Blueprint, which is going to guide you through the gear and the strategy behind using Reels to grow your business. Download my free Reels Blueprint now. Adding a stopwatch because I want to see how long this is going to take me. So we're going to create 3 Reels that are currently trending, and I'm going to walk you through the entire workflow. So let's start that. Okay, so first we're going to go into Instagram Reels, and we're going to go into Reels, and what we're looking for, I actually like this one. Things we're looking for is Reels that have audios that have this arrow pointing up. See this arrow pointing up in that corner? We want ones like these that are something that we can easily recreate. So this is a reel that I've been seeing around a lot lately, and it's something that's trending, and I do want to say goodbye to things in 2024. So I'm just going to save this one. So to save it, you're going to click on the 3 buttons above the music. You're going to save, and there we go. So I have my first concept. Now you're just going to go through your reels, and you're going to find other concepts that you want to create. I'm having a hard time deciding which one I want to use. Oh, I like this one. So let's save this one. And let's find... Let's do this one. Oh, wow. Let's see, how long did that take me? Okay, so that took me 2 minutes to find 3, which because I was getting a little hesitant which ones I wanted to create. So now what I would do is I would create a workflow from these on the computer. And the reason I do that is because it's a lot easier to type everything up when you're on the computer. So let's pull up the computer. So now we just need to find the saved reels. So I'm going to go to my profile, go to my saved, and I'll post. And they're going to be the last 3 that I have here. I'm going to now want to put them into my template. So what I do is I want to create a new Asana board where I can keep all these. This is going to be maybe not as necessary if you're only creating 3, but if you're creating multiple reels and you're wanting to do this on a regular basis, then this is going to be a time saver. So let's create a new board, and I'm just going to call this Trendy Reels. And then add the date, create project. Oh, I want to list it as a board because this is going to allow me to quickly and easily move through my workflow. So I'm creating that project, and let's start with the first one. So the first one, let's go to that first reel, which is this one. So it's things I'm saying no to in 2024. So let's go back. And let's add the link to the video so that you have your inspiration. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to copy this link. There we go. And then caption. So if you're having a hard time figuring out what you want to do for this, I suggest you use ChatGPT. So let's see. I need help. So once you have an idea of what ChatGPT is going to say, you can actually even ask it to write you a caption. And what I suggest is like going back and seeing what hook that the original video used in the title and trying to incorporate something like that. So I really like this one. Here's the deal. So let's go back. Write captioned. I often add this to like make it sound more human, write it as you're talking to somebody. Love it, this works great. I often suggest like really going in and reading what ChatGPT wrote and then just fine tuning it. So now I want to put this over to my Asana board. So things I'm saying no to. Okay, so I have my 3 things created here, and let's just check. How long did that take me to create? I'm currently at 25 minutes. So what I like to do in here is to have like a process so I know what's filmed, captioned, and ready. So this is to do. Let's add a film, edit, post. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move this through the timeline as we create them. So let's start by creating the first one. I'm just going to move my computer to the side here. And the first one is going to be things I'm saying no to. So I'm going to bring up that reel. I'm going to go into my saved. You can see that one's right here. And I'm just going to do something similar to that. And I'm just going to film it. So let's switch over to my camera. Okay, when I'm filming this, I want to make sure that I'm going to have place to put my text on the side. So if I come up and if I stand in the middle, it's going to be awkward to put text on one side or the other. So what I want to do is I want to come up and stand to one side so I can easily know where I'm going to insert that text. So let's film this. There we go. Let's check if that one's good. This doesn't need to be super long. Perfect. The biggest thing about this is to really just go with it. Don't try to stress out about this too much. Just really allow yourself to film once. If it's good enough, just keep going. Because when you're getting started with Reels, it's all about consistency and creating more content. The more content you create, you're going to see what's going to perform for your audience, and the more you're going to know what to do. This one is filmed. Let's move it over to the filmed. Let's see what the next one is. I just want to use clips that I already have for this one, so this one's going to be a little bit easier. And then let's see this one. This one I'm going to have to film. So I'm going to have to film both of these perspectives. And I think the best way to film these is to have the audio playing on your computer, because if you have the audio playing, then you can easily hear it and add to it. So I'm going to pull this one up and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I need 2 characters in this one. So one person talking and another person talking. So I'm going to film this here. I'm going to have one is going to be just me talking to camera, and I want to make it look a little bit different. So I'm going to add a blazer. So I usually just start it and let it play out until it starts again. Hey, what are you doing? It doesn't look like you're working. And now, so I filmed the one person, and now I'm going to do the next one. So let's take this back off. Okay, so now that I have it all filmed, let's see where we're at in time. Okay, so we're at 35 minutes. Everything's filmed. Now it's a matter of editing it and putting it up. I like to do this extra step, and you don't have to do this step. I just like to do it because I like all my content to look similar. So what I do is I actually edit it in Lightroom. So I'm just going to select my clips and I'm going to put them into Lightroom. This is just basically for me to add some color to the videos, and it's not a necessary step, but I find that using this allows me to have a more coherent look through my Instagram reels. And if I don't do this, I usually look back at my reels and I'm like, ah, and I end up deleting them. So I want to make sure that I'm going to be happy with them in the end, because they're a piece of me and I'm putting it out there. And I feel the same thing for you. You want to put out content that when you look back at, you can be like, yeah, I did that. Go. I think this is going to take the longest time, is actually just waiting for them to process. Coffee break. Okay, so let's launch Lightroom now. So basically I have presets already created for this. So I just click on the preset, make sure I like what it looks like. This is a little bright. Let's just go to get a little darker. Let's go to the color, make it a little bluer. Perfect. Let's save that one. So you can create your own presets in Lightroom, and pretty much any editing app, you can create your own presets. And so that way that you'll have a similar look for all your video content as you create it. So let's finish these up. The reason this took so long is because these videos are a little bit longer. So typically if your video is under, like, you want to keep it as cut and precise as possible, but because I filmed myself the entire time doing this one multiple times, it's going to be a little bit harder, so it's going to take a little bit more time. Okay, so that took a bit of extra time. It's 47 minutes, so I've got 13 minutes to finish this up. Let's see if I can. So we're going to go back into Instagram Reels, and I say go back to your saved one, and let's start from the beginning. So this is our first one, and you want to click on the reel, and then you're going to click on the audio. You're going to use the audio, and you're just going to swipe up. So now we're going to find, there we go, that's the one that we used for this. So I want to start where I'm walking in. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to add my text, and I already have all my text written out in here. So let's just click on it and just write it out. Okay, so when I have multiple texts on here, I like to make sure I have my text first laid out how I want everything to say, and then I'm just going to align everything to where I want it to be. Let's see if I do that. Perfect. And then I'm going to go into my edit video, and I'm going to use the waveform so that I know when to add that text. So you can see here with the waveform, it goes bigger right here. So I know that that's a good part to add maybe the first one. So let's trim this bottom one, and let's scroll it so it starts there. And then there's another one there where it goes like small and then it jumps big. That's usually like when the music gets loud again. It's a good place to add something else. So let's add this one. Hold on, I'm just going to shorten these just so I can have it closer to here. And so let's add this one to here and this one to here. And let's watch it to make sure it works. Oh no, so I need to, let's see here, maybe this one. Oh, that works perfectly. Nice. Okay, so now all I need to do is edit my cover. So I'm going to go to edit cover, and then I'm going to select which part I want it to. Or actually, let's do it with the text. No, it looked better this way. So let's do this, and then you want to go to your profile grid to make sure it looks good on here. And now I'm just going to copy and paste the caption. Okay, and once I have that done, I'm just going to save draft. I could actually post that now if I want to, but I like to save the draft and then post it when I want to that day. So let's go to the next one. Save draft. And then the last one. What am I doing with on time? Let's see. 2 minutes. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I probably can't, but let's try it. So basically for this one, I just have to flip back and forth from from one clip to the next one, and just try to get the audio so it's right on. And let's continue. So this is taking a little bit longer because I have to time each of the conversations, so it's a little bit more fine-tuned, but I think it's going to be worth it. So I'm just going to continue, and I'm okay with being over my time. Nice. Okay, and then let's edit my cover. So like when you go to this cover and you can't really move anything, so you can see here at the bottom, it's just this gray line, and I can't really add anything. You just need to wait for that to show up, and then it's going to allow you to edit it. So let's pick a cover, and then let's actually post this one. So sure. And then so when you're ready to post the other ones, so like doing these daily could work, all you have to do is go into your Instagram, go into your Reels, and then go into your drafts. And they're gonna be right there. You just have to click on it. It's gonna already have your caption in it, and then just press share. So in total, I am 10 minutes over, and that is probably because it took so long to edit those clips so that they had my color finish on them. But I'm done, they're posted, and then whenever I'm ready, I can share the next 3 reels. This is critical if you want to have work-life balance and you want to have freedom away from creating reels. Rather than filming every day, you can have filming days and then your reels are ready to go. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, or better yet, subscribe. If you want to dive deeper, I have an amazing freebie that's going to transform your business, so download that now. And remember, messy action is always better than no action. Till next time, peace!